Dealership repossesses customer's car. Customer responds by taking dealership's name. An Ohio woman who had her car repossessed by the dealership last year, even though she was approved for a loan, found an unusual means of responding. Since the dealer took her car, she decided to take their name. Now, according to a report by Court News Ohio, the case is headed to Common Pleas Court. According to court documents, Tia McCreary went to Taylor Kia in February 2024, where she decided to purchase a 2022 Kia K5. The finance manager helped arrange financing through Global Lending Services, GLS, which preliminarily approved a loan for McCreary, so she was allowed to drive off in her K5. However, GLS later concluded there was not enough available information to finalize the loan, according to the documents. So, a month after buying the car, Taylor Kia repossessed the vehicle while McCreary was at work. McCreary then began to explore her legal options. As it turned out, Taylor Cadillac and the Taylor Automotive Group operate several dealerships in Northwest Ohio and began to operate a portion of their business under the name Taylor Kia of Lima back in 2012. However, McCreary discovered that the registration of the name Taylor Kia of Lima had been canceled by the Ohio Secretary of State's office after Taylor Cadillac failed to submit a renewal application, according to court documents. So she registered Taylor Kia of Lima in her own name. Once that was done, documents reveal she sent a cease and desist letter to Taylor Cadillac and informed them they could no longer use the Taylor Kia name because it was now registered to her. Then, the legal battle started to heat up. Court News Ohio states that, in June 2024, she filed a complaint against Taylor Cadillac and GLS in Allen County Common Pleas Court. She alleged the companies violated the Consumer Sales Practices Act, and she claimed fraud, conversion, and unjust enrichment by the dealership. She also sought an injunction prohibiting Taylor Cadillac from transacting any business under the name Taylor Kia of Lima without her consent. During the initial car purchase, McCreary signed a document that was an agreement to settle legal matters with Taylor Automotive Group through binding arbitration. Taylor Cadillac said because of this that the case should be handled through arbitration and not trial court. The court agreed and dismissed the case, but McCreary was not giving up. She then appealed to the 3rd District. The 3rd District ruled that although McCreary signed the agreement to settle legal matters through arbitration, that was limited to the transaction of the car sale. The claim to use the name Taylor Kia of Lima was not subject to arbitration, as it had nothing to do with the Kia purchase, so the 3rd District reversed the previous decision of the Common Pleas Court to dismiss the case. The case is now headed back to Common Pleas Court for further proceedings. Story 2. Eta for telling my estranged kids tough luck with college. Posting here because my roommate won't stop reading Reddit and I remembered this account. I got no good advice last time I made a post, so we'll see how this goes. I don't know where else to put this, so you tell me, Eta. I'm 38M. My ex-wife 45F and I were married 17 years. The divorce was finalized about a year ago after I found out she'd been having an affair for years. Who cares about the details, just that it ended our marriage and left me with a mess I'm still digging out of and 3 kids who have to have her for a mom forever. When it all came out, my daughter, 16F at the time, actually tried to cover for her mom. She swore what I'd seen wasn't real, made me feel like an idiot, like I was losing it. Turned out she was just protecting her mom, and once the truth was out, I looked like the fool anyway. That stung more than I expected. My therapist said, she was gaslighting me, but she was just a kid, so I try to forgive her. We had to sell off everything we owned together because of debts she'd kept hidden. My credit tanked, and then the burger joint I'd managed for the last decade shut down. I had to relocate to a part of the state I hate because there were no other openings. No friends, no support system. Terrible roommates. I haven't heard from my kids since the divorce officially started. Now, out of nowhere, they're reaching out because they want help with college. And I told them flat out, tough. I don't have the money anymore, and I can't be the safety net after everything I lost cleaning up their mom's mess. But I didn't tell them the whole truth because I don't want to throw their mom under the bus, even though this is all basically entirely her fault, but they live with her, and I know what's like having an unstable home life. I don't know what happened with the guy she had the affair with, and I don't care to ask. I just want peace. I feel like an asshole because in therapy I have worked through a lot, and I do want a relationship with my kids, but maybe I want a relationship with who I thought my kids would grow into. now who they are now. Eta for not helping them with school. Second story, Eta for making my cousin move out after she tried to claim my guest room as her own. My cousin asked to stay with me temporarily after a breakup. I agreed, but I made it very clear from the start that it would only be for 30 days. She agreed to that arrangement. Halfway through her stay, though, she started redecorating the guest room and calling it her space, as if she was settling in permanently. Then she told me I was being cold for not letting her stay indefinitely. Reminded her of our agreement, but she cried, accused me of abandoning her, and even tried to get my mom involved to pressure me into letting her stay longer. I refused. Instead, I gave her an extra week to find somewhere else and even helped her pack. Now my family group chat is blowing up with messages about how I'm heartless for making her leave. Honestly, I don't care. I'm not a doormat. Ida,